and welcome back to another episode of Vino y la Verdad, hosted by the ladies of Wine and Wisdom 5, Holiday Edition. Hi, ladies. How are you?
Hey!
How's everyone?
Tired.
Prepara, yeah.
Prepara
Always
para
shopping,
Navidad.
but-
Prepara
No more
para
shopping. No more shopping for me. I got the coquito, though.
Oh,
Ah.
I didn't get coquito this year. I'm like annoyed.
Nena, you can make that.
We
Tú
can
no
make
eres
it.
Latina.
I struggle with cooking. I'm like,
Mommy is in the blender. We'll zoom it and we'll do
I
it in
don't
the
make
blender.
nothing. I don't make nothing. No, I usually buy it from a coworker. Like that's her thing. And with COVID, like I don't see anybody, like I don't get to see them because usually she comes around, coqui, anybody want coquito? And I would definitely
Got it.
It tastes
If I-
better when somebody else makes it for you anyway.
It does.
I
You
know.
don't gotta go through all the trouble.
It does.
I buy
it
it from
does.
my friend too every year. Every year.
I
This
think
is her
this
grandma's recipe.
year I've been hooked on the Henny Coquito.
Nice.
Ah, esa la debo yo. Hay un compañero mío que me está diciendo.
So
"Please,
good.
please, please."
Yeah. I actually made this with the Bacardi coquito. So now Bacardi put
Also,
out
yeah.
their own coquito.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, like it's never the same when like when you make your own coquito. But I was like, well, maybe I can mix the two together. And it's actually really good. It's not as strong. I had to add more rum. It wasn't enough rum, but it was actually really good. And it's not as super sweet.
Alcohólica.
Yes. I gotta leave all
That
the
was
stuff
great.
behind in 2021.
I was
So
like, what is she saying?
I was like, what? So today we're gonna do our gift exchange, talk about our traditions and what we have planned for Christmas and the new year. So who wants to start first?
I'll start. Woo! I'll break it this time. Bueno, my little elf knew exactly what I needed. So, in my Christmas list, en mi lista de Navidad, I asked for the Pro Cleansing Facial Steamer.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
Yes. Pues mija, porque ya estamos en the 40s y ya tú sabes, hay que
Oh, that
cuidar-
looks cool.
Very cute, very
I
cute.
can get that for myself.
Yes.
And I
Yes.
know
I like the pink inside.
Yes. And can I say who gave it to me?
Yes.
Yes.
My duendecita bella y preciosa fue solamente y única Jessica.
So it's your turn, Jessie.
My turn. This is my least favorite time of the year, guys, as you all know.
We know.
We need to
But
convert.
I'm really trying. Throughout the years, I've been getting
Good.
better and better. My spirit is lifting.
I see you got
But you
Christmas
know-
lights behind you.
Yes.
They're there all year round, girl. It's just those are my romantic lights.
Let's not fool ourselves.
Those are my romantic lights.
I love it.
Qué relajo, yo no puedo.
I can't.
So I got my gift, which it happened last year too. When I got the box, I opened that shit up like, okay, But luckily,
But it's wrapped,
um,
so you should have known.
so when I didn't open this because I saw the wrapping. I was like, okay. Vamos a ver lo que. I still don't know who it is because you all call me Chula, but I want to say it's Angie. I'm wrong. Gloria. Tampoco. It had to be
me.
Francis. Oh, okay.
It was me.
okay.
It was me. It was me.
Ella mencionó toda menos a Gloria.
No, I said Gloria next.
She
after
said
Angie.
Gloria next.
Yes.
But I feel like
Because
this.
you two are the two that call me Chula the
Yeah.
most. Vamos a ver. Oh my God. Yes, it's a makeup brush cleaner.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You're gonna
Oh
love
my
that.
God, I am
That's
gonna
so
love it. I
cool.
need it.
You see how
Yes.
exciting Christmas is?
yes, it's so fun.
Viste.
Yes.
Ay, qué
Wish you a
rico.
Merry Christmas. We
Thank
wish you a
you.
Merry Christmas.
I know.
Drink to that.
I-
She got excited over her gift. We're breaking her
Yes.
down. Drink to
Her
that.
elf did
Salud,
great.
mamacita. Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
My
Mm-mm.
coquito has been sitting in the feels so nasty, but you know when it sits in the fridge for such a long time and it has like the little chunks
Lump.
of the creamy.
Ay, qué rico. Así
I
se
just got a
quedan
big
así,
lump in my mouth.
esos
It's so good.
pedacitos que se quedan en la
Ay,
boca.
No, it's
nena.
good. It's
Tan
good.
cremoso.
It makes me
So
think of
creamy.
tea, of like
So
I
I'll
don't
that.
know,
tell you
not
guys
that
what happened.
Tennessee
Look, it's still in the
It
box.
doesn't-
Mine,
I don't
right?
know.
Mine is still in the box because
Okay.
me and my kids all did our shopping through Amazon, but it's all under my name. So they shop and it comes to my name. I shop and it comes to my name. So we don't know whose is what until we open it. So I knew I wasn't expecting this box the day it came in. And I was like, guys, this has to be you because I'm not expecting anything in a box this size. So this guy, it must be you guys. I leave, I come back, the box is open. And I'm like, oh, what did you guys get? Oh, we don't know. That must be yours. And I'm like, mine? It can't be mine. So the box is open. So I got the amazing steamer.
Yeah.
My Secret Santa's amazing. Got me my steamer. And I don't know who my amazing Secret Santa is, but I got a beautiful note. So what it says is my WW5 Secret Elfster, but I think it's the girl with the reindeer ears.
Ah.
What kind of steamer?
Huh?
A clothes steamer?
She wanted
Yes.
a clothes steamer.
Yes,
Ah.
De mano.
Oh.
I haven't even opened the box, but
I'm surprised
Let's
it didn't
open it.
come
Let's look at
wrapped.
it. Hold on, hold on. I
I
wanna open it.
requested for it to come wrapped. Like
I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna open it.
Maybe the
open
box is
it.
wrapped. I don't know.
No, it was
Not a
supposed to come in a little
vibrator, ladies.
bag
It's
like
not a vibrator.
Jessica's.
Maybe it's
Look at how
too
cool.
thick.
Oh,
I
that's
think
cool.
everyone needs one. That is the best.
That is
Yeah,
gift.
this is
great.
great.
It really is. When I had mine before, bro,
I love it.
I was like, I was waiting. I waited too long to ever use it. It was great. So fast.
I love it. Thank you.
Okay, Claudia, open yours.
Oh,
No, it's your turn, Francis.
my turn.
Oh, that's
'Cause
right.
we're
my
doing
turn.
it in the order
Okay, that's right.
of whoever
I don't
gives
know.
who.
I don't know if this is actually my gift because I chased the UPS guy down the corridor. Because you know they don't see the number, then they start running away, and I'm like, no, espérate,
Yep.
come back. Like, don't go away. I said people are always leaving me here. He starts laughing. I don't know because I ordered stuff too, but
Then that's the problem. We did everything
Yeah.
through Amazon.
Again. I mean, pero
oh, this is so cute. I wanted this.
Parece.
You coming over to cook now, bitch?
Ah.
And I can bring it to your house because it's small. It's portable. It's a mini chopper,
Oh,
Nice.
yes.
but
Oh.
it's a electric mini chopper.
Ahí hace el
Very
sofrito.
nice. I like it.
Yes.
Ah, that's
It's
cute.
so cute.
That is cute.
And it
Love it.
matches my kitchen. Thank you.
Very cute.
You're gonna get one more thing. You're gonna get one more thing. So my mistake, I guess I didn't put 3L.
Oh, okay.
So I kept getting like, oh, they can't deliver. It's incomplete or something. And I'm like, oh my God. So I'm like going back and forth, and I'm telling her, they said they couldn't get it to you, so they went today again. So the other one is out for delivery tomorrow.
Okay, that's fine.
So
Double
Thank you.
dipper.
I'm gonna get something else. So
You get
One-
some open
one-
gifts
one
2 days in a row.
thing. one to be outside, to be out
To the outside. Okay.
like this.
Oh, makeup.
Yeah, some lip stuff.
Okay, cool. Actually, I bought some lip stuff in because of you, but go ahead. I'll explain once you
Oh, my turn.
open your gift.
Your turn, your turn, your turn.
I'm gonna open the note first. Enjoy your gift from Secret Santa. Okay. Okay. yeah. So this is like my facial like exfoliator
Oh, very
Oh,
nice.
that's cool.
that like has different. It's 7-in-1.
Settings.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm so excited, and I got a Hydro Boost Neutrogena.
Yes.
Oh.
Very
Funny
good,
story.
very good.
I got this one first. So I was like, huh? And then it did say Angie on it. And I said, and then I was like, but this wasn't on my wish list, right? At first. And then I was like, okay, whatever. And then I got this.
Te laves la cara fresca.
I'm like, "Here, wash your face." I'm like, okay.
Vete a limpiar esa cara ya.
And then I got this
Oh my-
one. And I'm like, I get it now.
That would make sense when you put it together.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Enjoy it.
Hey, we all got
I'll let
cool
you know how it goes.
Yay.
How it works.
It's funny because you put things on the wish list, right? But then you want to pick something on that wish list that you know that the person really wants, right?
Right.
You're like, I know you had like t-shirts and other stuff like that. I'm like, she doesn't need t-shirts. I want to get her something that she really wants and she really likes.
And the thing, like I tell you, my wish list was so crazy because I'm using that same wish list for my family's grab bag, which is a
I'm using
total
the
different
same
amount.
too.
Their grab bag is $50. Our gift bag was, $25, whatever.
Mhm.
So I was like, shit, now they're gonna be like, this bitch is trying to put expensive shit on you, but I already had it made for my family.
But
Yeah.
the thing is that you had to renew it because I had stuff from last year there.
No, I
that
took off all my
Yeah.
stuff from last year. Yeah,
But
I took off
like
all the stuff
delete
from last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had Ariana's linked to mine. So that was another issue. Because she was in a Secret Santa. And they're like, I don't think she wants that, Claudia. I'm like, So I had to do two separate. It was a mess, but.
That's so funny. Oh, cheers to
Feliz
us, guys.
Navidad.
Felicidades.
Nice.
So I went to Sephora to buy my friend a gift, and I come out with 3 of these.
Yes. I
Nice.
love
Very
Huda.
nice.
I'm like, fucking Claudia, right? And I'm like, do you have this? It's gonna have to match me. I was like, because if not, and the girl's like, and I was like, she's gonna complain, and but she's like, is it for you? Is it a gift? I said, no, it's for me. And so she's cracking up. And I bought foundation and all that stuff. So
You
Nice.
go, girl.
you can be
You
in
they're
bought
having a sale.
foundation.
They have
I bought
15% off and
foundation.
20% off.
Yeah. So I was like, I went Claudia shopping pretty much.
Oh my God. I love
Nice.
it. I love it.
They're actually really good. I have it on now. They're not as they're matte, but they're not as like dry
Mhm.
as some matte lip glosses are. I actually really like them.
I love
So,
it. Their
thank you.
eyeshadows. Her
Mhm.
eyeshadows
Awesome.
are amazing.
Really, from Huda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know the Maybelline that we all use?
Uh-huh.
También, que es like, man, que dura, like, forget it. Tú me puedes creer que en Puerto Rico yo me lo puse y así mismito como me levanté, así mismo me acosté, me levanté, pero ven acá,
What the heck?
¿sabes? Because, a couple of...
Well, the
Oh my
night of our show, remember I
Yes, yo no...
Anastasia, I had the same. I woke up with it.
Yeah,
Wow.
me too. Whatever you put on my lips, I had I had it lined on, and I brushed my teeth and washed my face the night before. But in the morning, I still had the line. I was like, oh,
You need the makeup remover wipes. Or
Yeah,
makeup
I remove
remover,
everything with makeup remover when I get home.
I was so tired. I was like, and I just went straight
Yo
to
me
bed.
tiré con la piscina con tu ropa y todavía el pintalabio puesto.
That's
oh my
awesome.
God.
That's awesome. We definitely need to do a girls trip.
Oh my God, you guys
my
will love it there.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah.
need to do a girls trip. But I'm happy that we were able to do this again, and hopefully this will be one of our traditions that we continue
Yes.
doing on the show, our gift exchange. And so I want to talk about our traditions. Like obviously Coquito is one of our biggest traditions and our food and stuff like that. But Claudia, I love the fact that your family and your mom are so consistent with your traditions, from the velitas to la novena to your nativity.
Yeah.
Right, your nativity scene that you guys make with newspapers, right? By hand.
Well, Well, my mom had, you know what's so funny? She does it. I have one that we bought I actually got as a gift from my mother-in-law from Costco, but she has like the casitas, like old school. And when she went to put it up this year, everything burned. In the house last year.
Oh, that's right.
So she said,
Wow.
I have nothing. I'm like, oh. So we all like did a colecta, like amongst the family, like just to get her started. So now she has her stuff. So it's not
It's
not
not
that
as big.
anymore.
It's not as big.
Not
Right.
even not as big. It's not as like authentic.
It's not what it was.
Yeah.
You know, like the old school that she had for years.
Yeah.
So she felt some kind of way. I'm like, it's okay, Mama. You're gonna get it again. So this is like you're starting. So we
Yeah.
gave her little collection to start. But that was sad. And
Aw.
then we did it at my house. So now every day it's like someone else's house. So I
That's
did it.
awesome.
Yeah.
My
I didn't know about the tradition about the velitas. I was like, oh, that's very interesting. This is like the first time I ever heard that.
yeah, the velitas.
So
and-
tell me, what is the velitas?
So that's the day, like it's called el alumbrado. So in
Mhm.
Colombia, like that's the day where like the lights go up. But it's almost like the tree, like all the city, the lights go up,
Mm.
and then you kind of pray. You take a candle for every person you want to pray for and your goals, and you light it, and then we say our prayers, and then that's it. And then we have
That's
some-
beautiful.
That's pretty.
We have buñuelo and the natilla, which are little desserts and snacks and coffee.
Oh.
And what do you do with the little velita after? Do you
You
like?
just kind of leave them there.
Oh,
burn up.
okay.
Kind of leave them to burn out.
Until they burn out.
Yeah,
Nice.
That's
Wow.
nice.
but that's
That's a
nice.
beautiful
Wow.
tradition.
Yeah, and you know,
Yeah, I
you-
found out from my coworker, she's from Brazil, that everybody wears white on New Year's Eve
Mm-hmm.
and goes to the beach, and the same thing. They light up or throw flowers or whatever in the ocean for their wishes for the new year.
Oh, that's nice.
It's beautiful. Like she showed me pictures and I was like, wow, that's amazing. Like everyone, that's like what everyone does in Brazil
Wow.
on New Year's Eve. Go
That
to the
must be
beach,
beautiful.
everybody's dressed in white, and all you see is like all the candles and all the flores, and they just lo tiran al mar para el año nuevo.
you know what's
That's good.
interesting too, like you see like Hanukkah and Diwali and Kwanzaa, they
Right.
all have something to do with the lighting of
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
how
Mhm.
our
Yeah.
all cultures have something
Yeah.
that's symbolic of
Yeah.
new beginnings, and so it's really
Right.
beautiful to learn about that.
Like, so I think our culture, we celebrate more Christmas Eve
Yeah.
Yes.
than
Right.
actual
Right. Christmas Day.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
Because we're
So,
getting ready
yeah.
para el nacimiento del niño Jesús. So
Yeah.
that's what it is. It's all a preparation, right? It's all about
Yeah.
waiting for him to be born.
But I
Yeah.
don't know. Growing up, we used to do the Three Kings Day.
Yeah, I was
Yes,
gonna
as
say
well.
that.
We
Right.
used to give gifts, but that kind of has gotten lost in translation. a little bit.
Yeah.
And you would put the
different.
hierbita under the bed in the box and all that.
Yeah.
But that's all like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
still keep that tradition, as you know.
Mhm.
yes.
I
You
used
always
to
are
do
big on Three
parties
Kings.
all the time here before COVID. Dia de los Reyes to me was very special, not only because it reminds me of Puerto Rico and growing up there, but I also wanted to teach my kids, la tradiciones de,
Mhm.
Dia de los Reyes, que is a big thing over there. So, and they actually love it, and they expect it, even
Yeah, it's-
today that they're older. So
It's
they
like we
really-
said in another episode, it's up to us to keep our culture alive with our kids. If we don't show
Mhm.
them and we don't keep those, they're not going to do it when they're our
Right.
age.
They're not
It's
gonna
up
know
to
about
us.
it.
Right.
And they don't
It's up
appreciate.
to
I
us.
appreciate it now more than when I was younger. I used to be like,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because when we pray, we do like 9 Ave Maria.
Yeah.
9,
Yeah.
And I'm like, but
It's true.
it's a beautiful thing. Now,
It is.
like, oh, it's so special. But to them,
Especially
it's-
do with your family and in the world that we're living in and how hard things are now. And, especially living the truth of that tomorrow is not promised, right? That you're able to take that time and spend it with your family,
Mm,
embrace it. And that's what you have to teach them. And that's what you're teaching them, to
Right.
embrace it, So, I love those different traditions like that. We all have our traditions, like, the arroz con gandules and the pastele and, our traditional drinks and stuff like that. But those are
El
things that,
pitorro.
pitorro, right? Those are teachings as well as traditions,
Right.
you know? So like we used to go to midnight mass all the time, every
Right.
year.
Right.
Now they don't even do it anymore. One, they stopped doing it because of the crime, and now because of COVID.
I recently went to Puerto Rico, and let me tell you, it was like the most amazing experience because we got together, celebrate actually Christmas, because I know we're not all gonna be together because that was in Puerto Rico. So it was so great because at that moment we were actually talking, you know, in our family chat, that at that moment we felt like we were little kids again, because we had so many great memories of our family who have passed and
Mhm.
how we're keeping that tradition alive. And it felt like they were there with us. So it was amazing. It was like the
That's
most
beautiful.
amazing ever.
Yeah.
They were
Wow.
happy. They were like
Ah,
They were
rejoicing.
there. They were
They were
there.
Te
rejoicing.
digo que desde las 12 del mediodía hasta las 4 de la mañana, we are dancing, singing, eating, bebiendo, comiendo. I have videos of that, all that. Parranda, le dimos una parranda to one of my uncles who were sleeping. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's
You
the
know,
best.
out of
It-
all of our traditions, that's one of the biggest things that I miss. They don't do it in Puerto Rico anymore.
Well,
And
we did it.
I remember, you know, my mother waking me up like when we used to go to Puerto Rico for the holidays, and like, you know, 12 or 11 o'clock at night, wow, get una parranda. They should drag
Yep.
you out in your pajamas, put you in the car, y eso era de casa en casa, casa en casa, y una casa de sancocho, y otra casa era el chocolate caliente con el queso, y la otra casa era el
Sopón.
cuatro, and you know, and I remember that, and that's one of the things that I wish Puerto Rico would embrace again, you know, to be able to do that. I know the crime in Puerto Rico has gone up, but you know, I think that was such a beautiful tradition, and everybody was ready. Like, you know, they had their stuff in the door. Pues si llegó una parranda, no toque eso.
Yep.
You know, I wish those days would, I miss those days. That you
Like
felt
I didn't grow up in
the life
Dominican
of Christmas.
Republic, but we kept those traditions alive here. And we live in a building, and we went apartment through apartment. You woke up everybody. So like you said, it would start like at midnight. And you know, el de abajo subía para casa. De ahí cogíamos pan de
Yeah.
más para abajo. De ahí vamos to walk across the building. From there you go down. Because we had people like on every floor in the building I grew up in.
Yeah.
So when you came to see, daban las 5 o 6 de la mañana. By the time you got through each apartment, just grabbing people and going. And you know, tú cogías la olla, you know, calderos,
Yes,
whatever, you know,
yeah,
but it was
yeah.
just so enjoyable.
Yeah.
It was
In
just so much
Colombia,
fun.
so-
And it's the simple things, right? It wasn't about spending money or giving gifts or
Yeah.
who's wearing what. It was about just having a good time sanamente, right? No
Mhm.
malicia, no, you know, animosity, no nothing, just a good fucking time.
With no
Mhm.
And
interest.
those
with no-
are the
with no
traditions I wish
expectation out
were
of it.
still alive.
Yeah.
In Colombia, I took my kids a few years ago to Colombia, like for the holidays. And over there for New Year's, we do El Año Viejo. So we actually take a scarecrow. It's like a scarecrow. Everyone builds their own scarecrow, and then they put fireworks, and then so they burn it, and it's like da 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 da. And then El Año Viejo, and then you have the person walking around with the maleta
Mhm.
around the block to, like, you know, to get rid of the old year, bring in the new
Yep.
year. So my kids saw that and they were like, "What is happening?" And they don't do that here,
Right.
but they got to see that there, which was pretty
We used to
cool.
do it in the
Awesome.
hallway in the building because we
Yeah.
couldn't go around the block.
Could you
Oh,
imagine? Llaman 911 right away.
My mother used to take una olla de agua, and she would throw it out the door.
Afuera.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Para
No, we used-
sacar todo lo malo para afuera,
Mhm.
fuera de la
Yep.
casa.
and how
We
many
do
of you?
incencio every year in the
Yeah.
house.
Mhm.
We clean the house.
No laundry. It's like
Right.
no
No laundry.
The
Everything
house
got to
has
be clean. The house, the laundry.
Mhm.
We bathe, you know,
Mhm.
para sacar todo lo de ese año malo, whatever. And you know, we used to do the grapes, the 12 grapes
Yeah, we do the
before
grapes.
midnight. You know, there's just so many different things, and it's just
Mhm.
like wow, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Bello,
know.
bello.
Fun,
We're like all in
times.
thought, right? Like how time ticks.
Yeah. We went back. We all went back in
share with you
time.
guys. I have to share that video when my uncle, he was just like, él parecía un niño. Él parecía, he was like, oh, like he didn't know what to do with himself.
That's so cool.
It was so funny. Oh my God. I had to share that video with you guys. Ay, Dios mío. It was really
Awesome
It's
times.
funny how we talk about it now, right? Because we miss it, and maybe at times we didn't even appreciate it. Because I remember sometimes
Right.
as a teenager, I would sit on the
Mhm.
sofa and be like, "Oh my God,
Whatever.
malo palito again! Like we're gonna see this
Uh-huh.
again, you
These
know?"
crazy old folks.
Like ya la
Yeah.
mamá se metió cucurucu. Like who cares? You know? Like, you know? But
Yeah.
yeah, you know, now we're older and we're like, I want the monja back. I want cucurucu back.
Right.
So back, you know.
Yeah.
So, we used to one thing I used to love also when we used to get together at Angie's house. It didn't matter if it was winter, spring, summer, fall. We had a parranda.
All
Somebody
the
was
time.
starting it, right?
Always start in the kitchen with the
kitchen
ollas.
and get the olla, and once we started banging that spoon, everybody knew that's it. It's parranda in
Con la
July.
macara, con la macara.
It didn't matter what time of the
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
It did not matter. It did not matter.
Mhm.
That's
We're
one
all
of my
gonna do it
favorite
again.
episodes.
You'll see. We're all gonna do it again
Of
because
course, of
Yeah.
course.
con Dios por delante y con la ayuda de ese Jesucristo amado, sabemos
Yep.
que we're gonna surpass this, and then our good times are gonna come back again, and we are
Amen.
gonna even appreciate it even more. You
Yeah.
see.
Amen.
sister.
Amen.
Cheers to that.
100%.
Amen. Yeah.
Amen.
100%. Cheers to that.
So así.
Amen. So
Bueno.
we are gonna be right back with we're gonna actually all talk about maybe one tradition that we would like to implement before we go. We'll be right back.
Hi guys, welcome back to our segment. So we're talking about traditions. What do you want, or what is it that you remember about traditions, or what is it that you want to bring back? Tell me, Francis.
I think that, I mean, we are pretty traditional, but I think the one thing I would want to learn in order to implement that tradition is how to make, desserts. I know how to make flan and stuff like that, but my mother every year used to make arroz con dulce and majarete, and I can never, my arroz con dulce turns into a ball with a cinnamon stick in it. My majarete is like a big clump. It turns into like a paste. Because you have to keep stirring it, and if not, it turns into a paste, and it's like a big ball and clumpy.
You need to have the right amount of, maicena and leche and, and all the ingredients. Majareta te puedo enseñar yo.
Pues
Arroz con
vamos.
dulce, no.
That could be our new tradition. You teaching me how to make
Yeah.
majarete every
That's
year.
so cool.
It's
Yeah.
funny because back, it's the baking, but for me, it's just cooking. I struggle in that anyway, my day-to-day life. But just those traditional, like we used to
Dishes.
make tamales, and I remember it used to be like a family event. My mother would have the corn literally like fermenting in the house for like weeks. We had that grinder thing, the machine, and she would take it to the actual table, and
Yeah.
crack it. And then moliendo, we had to moler the corn, and then it was like an assembly line. We had to all be there. Someone would oil the leaf and then pass it, and then put the others, the whatever maize with the chicken. She would do chicken, pork, and beef in one with a big potato and a carrot, and then at the end someone had to tie it. It was like a whole ordeal.
Yes,
But
just like the pasteles. The tamales
Yeah.
is just like the
Yeah.
pasteles.
I have
Exactly.
no
Same exact
idea
thing.
how to do that. I just want to learn how to make empanadas. At this point, that's like where I learned. But that tamal was so delicious. But it's those things that I want to. I need to learn. Like I need
Yeah.
to learn.
What
Same
about you,
here.
Jess?
I think I was just gonna say the same thing. Like I eat pateles all the time, but I wanna stand with my daughters and like do them with them so that they can move that along over to them. But I remember always watching my mother doing the pateles all the time. But maybe we can all do this together.
We need
You
to
know?
set a
No,
date.
somebody
I know how to
could.
make them. It's
teach
just a
us.
lot of work.
It is a lot of work. Yeah.
It's a lot
I
of
think
work.
that's what shies me away, but I think it's
Mhm.
pretty cool, you know, how
Yeah.
to, you know, pass it along
Pass
and
it
get it
down.
done, you
Yeah.
know?
I give my mom a lot of credit because ella hace para personas y ella los vende.
Mhm.
Y te estoy diciendo, no una, dos docenas, estamos hablando de 12 a 15 docenas de un cantazo. Every weekend ella está haciendo de 12 a 15 docenas. And that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yo
It's a
me
lot
hago
of
la
work.
loca. I'm like, nos vemos. ¿Necesitas algo de supermercado? Okay, bye.
No, my grandma would take orders before. Like, okay, she's like, I'm gonna
Right.
make tamales, and then people will hear, and then they're like, okay, I gotta make 50. I don't know, whatever the amount.
Yeah.
Some people would buy like 10. So it depends. I would buy like 4. And then so she knew. And she would make me. She's like, you better buy. I'm like, okay. But,
I was a
she would make
faithful
bank. She would make
client. I was a faithful client of your grandmother's for her empanadas.
Empanadas,
I
yeah.
never
Oh my
had
God.
tamales.
Oh my God, they were amazing.
And the ají,
What
it's the
a-
ají. Freaking
Mm.
ají.
Yeah, I know. What about
Those
you,
are all
Gloria?
such amazing traditions, you know. With me, it's more about keeping my traditions alive of the family gatherings. Thank God we've been able to keep that together, and the music, the music, you know, like I've always had the instruments in the house since the boys were born for that reason, because I didn't want to lose my culture. I didn't want us to lose the tradiciones. And that's why I have maraca, tambora, guira, all of those instruments in my house. And people are like, you're fucking crazy. No, because if I don't do it, how are they gonna ever
True.
enjoy it or keep it going when I'm not around if I don't
Mhm.
implement it?
Mhm.
So those are the things I like to keep going, and hopefully when it's their turn to have their homes or their families, they'll keep them alive as well and pass it down to their kids, because that's how our tradiciones are going to keep on living.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's true. What about you, Angie?
Talking about tradiciones, I still have the tradiciones because when we do get together, hacemos las parrandas, hacemos todo
Mhm.
eso. Pero lo único aquí, el problema es que, especially here in the United States, we're so busy and everybody's on and doing their own thing that I think we're losing a little bit about family tradition, getting together. There's always an excuse for something, you know, let's try to get together on every Sunday or at least
Right.
twice a month on a Sunday, have like, you know, dinner, you know, all the family come together, do a potluck, things like
Potluck.
I was saying, todo el mundo puede traer
Yeah.
un plato.
todo el mundo trae un plato y traer esas tradiciones because lamentablemente muchas de estas tradiciones se están perdiendo.
Yeah.
You know, because we have become so Americanized and we're always on the go, work. And, you know, it's all about that, but the family value, that's what I want to
Mhm.
keep, you know, keep those traditions going.
Mhm.
And that's a beautiful tradition, especially in the world that we're living in today.
Yes.
It's funny you say that, you know, I just came back from a weekend away in DR, and there were so many families coming in to spend the holiday there. I told my daughters when I came back, I said, we got to do this. And so this thing about the tree and the gifts and all that, I'd rather all that money that we
Go
spend
away.
on the gifts,
Go
let's
away.
take the family and go
Yes.
away.
And build memories.
It's amazing. And not for nothing, but our countries really celebrate the holidays.
Yes. It was
Mhm.
so
Like,
pretty. Everything was so
is decorated
decorated.
beautiful, from the fucking airport to the fucking
Airport,
shops, to the
Yeah.
resorts, to
Yeah.
people's houses, to the stores. The stores
Mhm.
decorate like it's wow. And you're
Yeah.
like, they kick
And
ass.
it's so
Our
alegre.
decorations is nothing compared to our country's
No,
decorations.
y la alegría en esos
Se
países
siente
is
el
so
ambiente.
cool. Yeah,
Yes.
it's so cool.
Yes. We
So,
were doing it.
Agree.
Next year, me voy para la
Afuera.
mierda.
That's what I
Vete,
say.
vete.
That's
We
You
what
were
I
should
say.
go
doing
to
it for a
Puerto
couple of
Rico.
years. We were doing it for a couple of years. We were all meeting up from Puerto Rico and Florida and here from New York. And we were renting a house out in Florida. And we would all meet there. And
That's
then
beautiful.
we would like go to different places in Florida and, go to Disney and do all these different things. And we did it for a couple of years because we were spending so much money on gifts. I was like, the
It's
amount of money we're
ridiculous.
spending on
¿Pa' qué?
gifts. We all rent
Yeah.
a huge house. We all
Yep.
put in $100 or whatever because there's so many of us,
Right.
and we had the best time. We
Yeah.
loved it. I
Yeah.
would
You
bring a
know
little
what?
tree
Like
and
for me, oh, I'm sorry.
no,
My kids right now, they're not doing what they're supposed to. I don't want to give them nothing. So I prefer to
Exactly.
like an experience. Like let's do whatever. It doesn't necessarily have to be about possessions because
Right.
that's not even what it's about. But like,
Right.
but right now I'm like, I don't want to give them anything.
Right.
That's
Right.
like a problem too. You
Mhm.
know?
Yeah. I'm just,
Yeah.
I think I'm noticing that as the years are going by, we get so lost in the gift giving piece of it
Yeah.
that
And that's all it becomes.
I know.
And it
I
shouldn't
don't
be.
like it. Yeah. I
It
don't
should
like
be
it.
about
Yeah.
us being together with our loved ones and
Yeah.
building memories.
Yeah.
let's
Building
make
those
that.
tradiciones.
Yep.
Let's make that the Wine and Wisdom New Year's resolution,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Let's try our best to us all get together, right? And two, let's get more together with our families.
Amen.
Yeah.
That's so
Mhm.
important.
Mhm.
Ya yo
Can I
empecé.
have you guys come over to one of our prayers then?
That'd be
like,
nice.
We can
That'd
do
be
that.
nice.
That would be
It's
nice.
so
Yeah.
funny 'cause I did it at my house on a Monday. I think on Monday or Tuesday, and I'm like, oh, I could have invited the girls. You think after,
Yeah.
because
Right.
it's so crazy. I'm like, I'm from running from work, and I have to make something, and I had to cook, guys. It's stressful. So, but like after I was like, oh, I could have told the girls, or like, so I have to like be better at that to tell you guys
Yeah.
to come.
That would be
Yeah.
awesome.
So, salud
That
sus
would be.
tradiciones.
Yes.
Ah,
salud,
yes.
salud,
Cheers.
salud.
Salud.
And guys, we've drank our coquito and wine. We've opened up our gifts. So our episode is coming to an end. And I'm drunk off the coquito already because
Drunk no, está ajumita.
I poured
Ella
a little
ella
bit
está
too
contenta,
much of
happy.
this stuff.
Contenta, happy.
I'm Raindigo happy. Raindigo happy. But I personally want to wish everyone an amazing Christmas, a happy, healthy, safe, please be safe New Year. May the New Year bring you guys lots of wealth, success. Leave everything behind in 2021. 2022 is a new year, a new chapter, a new start. Embrace it. Take it on. Take the challenges. It's only going to make you stronger. It's only going to bring you more fulfillment and happiness in your heart. And that's my wish to you guys. Thank you for your support, for listening to us, for coming to our live show. It was amazing. That was an experience in itself. And please continue to watch and be part of our journey, because it's a journey for us too.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yes.
Wishing everybody lots of health, prosperity, and unity, which is
Yes.
what this world needs a lot of.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And don't forget to tell your friends about us, to subscribe, and all these social media that we're all over the place. We all always wish you joy, like the girl says, happiness, sobre todo mucha salud. Y pues, los quiero mucho y gracias to tune in.
I wish all of you guys everything that everyone said, but also just time to self-reflect and just really put your dreams forward. Like, think of life is short. We don't get it back, as we know, and so many people have passed. Like, what do you want to do? Go for it. And like, just do it. And as hard as it may seem, like, just try. I know we're trying something we've never done before, and it feels great. So make time for that and go for it in the 2022.
Yeah, and I'll just add a little to that. Be kind. It doesn't cost much. Just be kind, love each other, and just let it go.
Mhm.
Let it
Amen.
go. All right.
Amen.
Y
Yes.
oye,
Merry
no
Christmas.
se olviden to take a minute to sip some wine and share a little
Share
wisdom.
little wisdom.
22, here we go.
Woo!
Woo!